Hey everyone, so I said that I was going to be showing some holiday decorations that were not around the theme parks. Here I'm far enough away from people, I can take this off here, but I was saying that I'm not just going to do Universal Orlando Resort and Walt Disney World. I was going to show up to some other places in Florida. So I am in Largo, which is in the Saint Petersburg area, and they have their Central Park every year just done up to the nines for the holiday season. And I've always wanted to do it. I see this park a lot in my day-to-day life, but I have never had the chance to stop in here, so I fought for a parking space, and I'm about to walk around, show you some of these holiday decorations. Very, very pretty. They do have some rides as well. I'm not going to do any rides, but besides that, it's free. The rides are $6 a piece, and I'm just going to chill, walk around, catch some holiday lights for you, maybe talk a little bit. This is going to be real chill, real fun. Well, I tell you what, I thought that coming on a Monday night was going to reduce the crowds, but I was certainly wrong in that respect. Or maybe I was right and this place is just always ridiculously packed, but it is very, very crowded. It is one of those events where people don't quite understand. I think they're people who aren't used to big events. They don't go to concerts, sporting events, theme parks on a regular basis, so they're not used to walking in situations where they're around a lot of other people. And you will find that a lot of places in Florida that are outside the theme park realm are very, very difficult to maneuver because the people, let's just say, aren't accustomed to the city folk. I mean, we're in a pretty big metro area. It's the Tampa St. Pete area, but I still find there's a lack of sophistication when it comes to these types of situations down here. So it can be a little frustrating, especially for somebody like me who is in the autism spectrum, when people aren't following the general rules of big gatherings. But anyway, the lights are pretty, right? And we are enjoying that. When you are watching this video, it will be Christmas Eve. Well, it airs on Christmas Eve. You might be watching it later. But that's the same day that my interview with the Stride Sisters podcast is going live as well. So I talked to Natalie and Hannah from the Stride Sisters podcast for about 2 hours the other day, and they are going to air that episode today. So it should be live whenever you are watching this. The Stride Sisters podcast, you can just Google that. You should be able to find it. Natalie is somebody I have known in the community for a number of years, and I'm really excited that she is taking her knowledge, especially of Run Disney, and turning that into a podcast. And I was really honored that she asked me to be a guest on the show as well. So you can check that out online right now. I'm just going to chill out on this bench for a few minutes. Hopefully the crowds will die a little bit, but even if they don't, I can see some more lights that I can check out without having to be in the thick of all the people. And you know, I do find that it's important to try to check out these kind of things. Like I said, I would often see this park lit up for the holidays when I was driving around doing chores in the Saint Petersburg area, and I'd be like, oh, I really should stop and see that sometime, but I never did it. These videos, this channel forced me to do it this year. I was finally like, okay, I'm going to take the time to do it, and it might not be the experience I was expecting, but I'm glad that I took the time to try it, because you're not going to know the things that you are going to really, really love and enjoy until you try them. And it can be hard for me. I'm somebody who binge watches the same 5 sitcoms and watches the same movies over and over and over again. But sometimes just getting out of your comfort zone and trying something new, you may find something that you really like. And I do think that it is beautiful here. It's a little overcrowded, and that's not my jam. Other than that, really, really fun time. Hey, one thing I just want to say here is you may think that that picture is integral to making holiday memories and you've got the perfect shot and this is going to go on Instagram and it's going to make for the best holiday ever. But if you have to yell at your kid to make it happen, it's not worth it. You're making the wrong kinds of memories. It is stressful this time of year, I understand. I really, really understand. But you can do a lot of damage by turning things that are supposed to be fun, relaxing holiday experiences into something that makes the kids scared. So I've seen a few things today and it just bears repeating. All right, from Largo Central Park, this was the holiday lights. I hope you enjoyed them. I tried to show you as much as possible from the event. Obviously, I didn't want to ride any of the rides. There's more kiddie rides, and that's cool. Like, that's the purpose of them. I also didn't wait in line for Santa if you were expecting that. But besides that, I gave you a pretty good look at what there is offered here at Largo Central Park for the holiday season. I will say everything I did was free. I just had to get here. Parking was free. They do have stands with like hot chocolate and lemonade, and they do have some rides that cost $6 a ride. But you can do this by just walking up during the holiday season, and it is free, so that's pretty nice. I had a good time, but it was a little crowded for a good portion of it. The crowds are starting to die out a little bit as the night continues, but I want to head home and see my wife and my cats, watch some TV, and get ready for the holiday season. This video is airing on Christmas Eve, December 24th. And I just wanted to remind everyone I will be on the Stride Sisters podcast starting today. The brand new episode is about a 2-hour conversation with me where we talk about all the holiday decorations at Walt Disney World. Coming up on Thursday, I will have a brand new episode of my podcast, The Tall Guy Talks Travel, with Rick Doherty podcast. I will talk to a woman who sold everything she owned, bought an RV, and that is how she travels North America at this point in her life. Very, very fun conversation, and an important conversation about women who travel by themselves, staying safe, and different precautions that she takes in that situation. And I am taking part in Vlogmas, a vlog, video, or podcast every day for the month of December. So make sure, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully we will have grown the channel a bunch leading into 2025. Talk to you soon.